Abigail's voice could hush a storm. She never tried to impress anyone. She simply sang like a prayer turned into sound. On Sunday mornings at the City of Zion Assembly, whenever she lifted the microphone, some people wept while others raised trembling hands. But somewhere near the second row sat a man who listened with a different kind of hunger, Michael. Dressed in a sharp suit, a wristwatch that packed the light, and a smell that melted suspicion. In church, people called him the blessed owner of real estate in Lekki Phase 1. He had cars that whispered wealth and a face that made mothers nudge their daughters. If rumors followed him, they were soft ones, even though his relationships never lasted. One Sunday, when Abigail ended a lingering amen, Michael's gaze stayed on her, not the altar. He saw a crown he wanted to wear, a beauty he had always longed for. After service, he approached her with the gentleness of velvet. "You ministered heaven down," he said, his warm voice wrapped in confidence. Then he asked if he could take her out the following Saturday. Abigail felt the hush of church members nearby and the pressure of eyes on her. Saying no felt like disrespect, so she said yes. On Saturday, he took her to a luxury restaurant glittering with glass and gold. They placed their order, but it was delivered wrongly. When the waitress returned with the tray, a harmless mistake, something in Michael snapped. "Can't you read?" he barked, his voice slicing through the room. The waitress stammered apologies. Michael stood, eyes burning, and before anyone could blink, he tipped the plate of hot sauce, splashing it on her sleeve. Conversations died. Abigail reached for his arm, whispering, "Please," but his jaw was set like concrete. He stormed out. Abigail paid the bill with shaking hands, cheeks flaming with embarrassment. On the way home, she tried to speak, but Michael shut her down. "I'm not in the mood," he muttered, dropping her at her deep like a parcel. The night smelt of pepper and shame. The next day, he came with a bouquet of flowers. "I was tired. The service was just terrible. I lost my temper. I'm sorry. It won't happen again." His words were polished, his tone contrite. He spoke of pressure, business deals, and investor betrayal. He painted himself not as the man who spilled food on a waitress. Abigail heard her mother's voice in her mind. "Please, forgive quickly. Keep no record of wrongs." And she felt the tug of her own tenderness.